All right, so I have pretty much completed it. I have my creature in my own folder here with his own shadows and everything around him. The one thing I might want to steal from my knight character is just a little bit of that dust at his feet. So I'm going to make a duplicate of that layer and move it up into my creature layer. And the reason that's helpful is that it helps kind of lead the eye to my creature so it's not so plain up here. But I might erase it away a little. But now these are just largely artistic decisions. All right, and now the other thing I might want to do just for this is to take my background and right below my character folder, it's right here, to flatten it all into one. Okay, so what I do is I hold down Option, Layer, Merge Visible. Actually, not Merge Visible. Option, Layer, Merge Down. And now I have a layer underneath that's all merged. Oh, that didn't work. Let's see. Let me turn off my creature layer, and then I'll do the Merge Visible. That's what I want. Like this. Layer, hold down Option, Merge Visible, but with my creature turned off. Now that's all on one layer. I turn my creature on, and then on that Merge Visible layer, I'm going to actually adjust the overall saturation of the background to be a little dimmer so that my creature shows up a little bit more strongly. Just like so. And I can decide whether I want that foreground texture cloud or not. I think I do. Okay, so this now, I think without the cosmic overlay, well, I don't know. Maybe with a very subdued cosmic soft light overlay is my finished creature composite. So how do I submit it? Well, first I save it for myself as my third assignment PSD file with all these different layers. Okay. I'm going to save it to the desktop because this is the most updated version. Then I'll bring it into my folder. Then I like the kind of storm raging behind. Got a 5% overlay on the top here. Yeah, I might as well use that. Brightens it up a little bit. So once that's saved, then I'm going to save it as a JPEG to upload as my assignment 3 Creaturescape. As soon as it's done. That will flatten everything together, make it smaller. I'll keep the same name to the desktop. I want to make sure it's fewer than 5 megabytes. So I'm going to switch it down to about 10 quality, maybe 11. There we go. Okay. Now, this is something different. I'm going to take my overlay layer and I'm going to set it to normal. Turn off these other filters. So I just have the gray background with my shadow and my dodging and burning. And I will save that as a JPEG with a slightly different name. So that will be assignment 3, let's call it gray screen. Creaturescape gray screen like a green screen. And you can use the American or the British spelling, doesn't matter to me, as a JPEG. And those will be the two things we upload. So I can see the different kind of shadows and things you created. Now I have everything I need for one submission, but I actually have two submissions that I can put in. I'm going to take my knight, and I'll put him in as another submission. Just like so. Just as a JPEG. Everything's in this Photoshop one. So I'll call that Creaturescape with Knight. And then, just like I did with the other, I just want to show the Knight's overlay mode. And save that. Now the reason I did it with 2, and you are certainly not expected to do it with 2, you're just supposed to use your own character, is just to show you that no matter what the character is, it's the same techniques to integrate them into a setting, whether they match the setting or not. Okay, once those are saved, I can close out of them. And if I've made improvements to assignment 2, you want to make sure you resubmit that. And if I've made improvements to assignment 1, I might resubmit that. And actually, I think I did make improvements to assignment 1, so let me do that. It's always nice to take a break from your work and then improve it. So, let me see. So that was the assignment 1 I submitted. Let's see. I don't want this one. I want the one off the desktop. PSD, here it is. We're starting to accumulate lots of different files, so being organized is very important, helps you. So I'm liking this assignment this version of the landscape much better. So I'm just going to turn off my creature. Maybe move this rock above 1. There we go. And I'm going to call this assignment 1 now. Yeah, the only reason I have that rock dulled is so the creature shows up more. So without my creature there, I want the rock a little bit more prominent. Okay, so file save. Actually, maybe much more prominent. Let's see. Yeah, about there. Nice. File save as assignment 1 resubmission. And I'm going to save this actually as a PSD, and I'll put it into my assignment 1 folder in case I want to print it for my portfolio. And then I'll also save it as a JPEG to resubmit. Because the idea is we keep improving our portfolio as we go. All right. This storm. It's very interesting. It might be fun to animate that. Okay, so now I can turn all these things off. Go to Photo Bucket within Chrome. It should automatically have us signed in. Look for the little blue orb portrait of me turning into a skeleton. All right. I'm just going to put these into my folder. I expect you to put the assignment into the correct folder, assignment 3. But I'm going to put it into my instructor demonstrations. And all of these JPEGs will get uploaded. You're uploading 2 to your assignment 3 folder under Digital 1 assignments. Then I'm going to sort them so you can see what I'm talking about. So when you resubmit, as I am here, this is my assignment 1 resubmission, you're going to title it with your name and resubmission, and you leave your old piece in so I can make the comparison and make sure I see improvement. With these creaturescapes, I'm just going to put them in this order, where the gray screen shows up first, and then the full integration into the landscape. So let me just show you those, and then we'll do our critique. Come on. Waiting for Photo Bucket. So when we're talking about resubmissions, I want to be able to see your original, and then I want to be able to easily see your resubmission and see the improvements between them. So I would just label this Carl resubmission, and then email me to let me know, because I'm very forgetful, if you just tell me. Now, this is a tendency I have, and I think a lot of people have. When I try new fun things, I tend to overdo it. And so it took looking at it again to realize it was too colorful, too much texture overlay. Taking it way back really made it a more engaging landscape, which also made it support characters much better. So let's get to my character submissions, and this is the order you put them in. The gray screen first with your overlays, and then into your setting. The gray screen first, and then into your setting. All right, now what's to come? Taking our creatures and painting them as clouds. It will be fun. I'll show you how to set that up with the next set of demos.